I'm not going to apologise for the lighting at the start of every single one of my videos for the next few weeks because I think that would really bore you guys to death, but please just know that obviously pretty much every day here is really dull and cloudy at the moment, and I'm just constantly chasing natural light in order to be able to film in. And because of the size and shape of my bedroom, there are only a few spots where I can sit down and comfortably film a video, so I'm really sorry if the dim dark lighting is affecting your viewing and you don't like it or anything like that, but there's really not a lot I can do about it at the moment, so I'm really sorry, but you're just going to have to bear with me as much as you can. But anyway, I am here today with the Top 5 Wednesday, and the topic for this week is characters on the naughty list. So these are obviously either villains or bad characters, or characters that you just don't like for some reason. So all of the characters I'm going to talk about in this video I either just don't like, or there is something a little bit naughty about them. So the first one I want to talk about is a character that I just don't like, and that is Bella Swan from the Twilight series. I just find her very whiny, very wishy-washy, very trivial, and I felt like this pretty much from page 1 of the first Twilight book. I knew that I was never going to like her, and she actually did nothing to convince me otherwise for the rest of the book, and she was also actually probably one of the main reasons why I didn't want to continue with the series after reading the first book, because I do like a few of the other characters in the Twilight series, but I think my dislike of Bella was just a little bit too much for me to want to spend any more time with her, and that's why I've only read the first Twilight book, but I really just never want to continue with that series. So yeah, definitely I would put Bella on the naughty list. The next one I want to talk about is Mr. Rochester from Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. I just find him to be a very complex, problematic character. I really can't stand the way he treated his first wife, Bertha. I just find it just so horrendous, and I hate that he had to be the guy that Jane eventually fell in love with and ended up with, because I absolutely love Jane Eyre. She's one of my favourite classical heroines, and she just deserves so much better than Mr. Rochester. So yeah, I would 100% definitely put Mr. Rochester on the naughty list. The next one I want to talk about, well, the next two actually, but mostly Eli from Vicious by V.E. Schwab, but I would definitely put both Victor and Eli from this book on the naughty list, because they are literally just really naughty boys. They're really ambitious and power hungry, but they're real pure Slytherins about it. Like, there's nothing good really about their ambition. They're very vicious and aggressive towards getting this power, and I just want to bang their heads together all the time, because I can definitely sense that there's good in both of them, but I think that their ambition and their drive to be like the most powerful just really overpowers all of that. So yeah, I would definitely put both of them on the naughty list. The next one I want to talk about is, again, one of my most disliked fictional characters ever, and that is Joffrey Baratheon, of course, from A Song of Ice and Fire or the Game of Thrones series. And there are so many George R.R. Martin characters that I would definitely put on the naughty list, but I think Joffrey is definitely one of my strongest candidates for it, because I've never liked him. Of course, you're not supposed to like him. He's a terrible person, and he would definitely go straight to the top of the naughty list because he has no other redeeming qualities. So yeah, definitely a Joffrey. And the last one that I would put on the naughty list, I can't really say too much about why, but that is Gale from the Hunger Games, and obviously you don't really find out why he belongs on the naughty list until this final book, Mockingjay, so I'm not going to talk too much about why, because I don't want to spoil the Hunger Games for anyone that hasn't finished it. But I've never really done a bigger U-turn on a character to what I did with Gale. So yeah, I would definitely put him on the naughty list. Obviously, those of you who have read this book will know why, but I'm not going to say why because I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, definitely Gale. And that is it for this week's Top 5 Wednesday. Who are some characters that you would put on the naughty list? Please let me know. I will leave all of my social media in the description down below. I hope you're having an awesome day, and I will see you very soon for another video. Bye-bye.